Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely quarantine hoop. But
hey guys, welcome back to the Whatever Comes to Mind podcast, also known as the
Heaven O Show. I'm Zay.
I'm Heaven, and today we have to start off with none other than Jaden 5 Daniels and his
Tasha Mack and Malik El DeBarge.
I've never seen someone's PR go to that bad.
Now his PR went to hell.
I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaden Daniels 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just like
somebody hit 4 home runs and he said, "I stopped out of respect for Jaden Daniels." That is crazy, bro. But thinking you're bigger than
and mind you, he's the first incident of NFL Twitter being back. So he got it. He's the first NFL Twitter to be back.
Yes, but thinking you're bigger than a 100-year-old institution that's in the SEC, and thinking you're bigger than the state of Louisiana is crazy, bro.
And then also, not only are you're not their only Heisman winner. Your Heisman season compared to Joe Burrow's is nothing.
No, because
if both of them were playing at the same time, it wouldn't even be a question who would get that Heisman.
No, Jaden would have stayed at. First of all, it wouldn't have been a question who was the starter. Jaden would have stayed at Arizona State. Like he wouldn't have had that LSU shot.
Like, also, trying to say the name, image, and likeness thing is, you know how many workarounds there are for that? Students that went to that school will have their face on things they don't even know. Because when you get, you know how many people are on billboards or in the background of campus pictures and all of that stuff?
Bro, you can drive down 70 and you'll see a player you never saw get in the game on a Mizzou billboard. You can go to St. Charles and see some people you've never seen play on a billboard for football.
Yeah.
So thinking you're bigger than an institution, look, I get it. You won the Heisman.
Yeah.
You did a lot with a terrible defense.
Yeah.
But thinking you bigger than the college known as Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge, oh brother, you're crazy.
Absolutely.
Also, and your mama, and you need to tell people that your mama ain't all the way behind this, because she catching a lot of flack for this too.
You need to defend your mama, because she'll be the first one to get the
They was already on a bump about you and Juju from the get go.
You and your cousin.
Crazy work. They can't even have hoes in peace. I'm a millionaire. I can't even have hoes in peace.
My mama said we can't hold hands. My mama said you can't come over. My mama said we can't be seen on camera. My mama said you can only come over at the daytime. But Jaden, I'm just like, maybe he wanted it to be kind of like the 88 Club in Dallas or something.
Bro, that is not how LSU works.
But yeah.
And Jerry Jones, that's a Jerry Jones thing.
It is. And also in college, it's a way bigger number shortage than in the NFL, because they can have way more people. We can have an offensive 10 and a defensive 10. Every time we get on the field, they got to announce it. So, yeah. Welcome back, NFL Twitter. You were surely missed. I think the first on the field thing y'all were talking about being Tua, 15-yard Hail Mary is hilarious.
Hey, I reposted that Tua can't be that bad. There's a Falcons fan in my page that said it is. Swerve, if you see this, look, man, he can't be that bad, bro.
Like y'all want to jump off the bridge already? It's been.
Hey, about to jump off Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh my God.
God bless. This is what I was saying. That whole NFC South, it's that one image of it's like, thank God we're the best team in our division. Everyone else.
This division sucks. We might win it.
That's why I said when they have that wonderful 9-game season, that's gonna make them win that division. I'm ready for Cowboys Twitter. I'm ready for the specific Jerry Jones hate Twitter, because that is such a unique. That only happens in Dallas, but that's the only owner we know that will respond to them like that too. So not everyone has a radio show.
First of all, I love Dak Prescott, bro. If he was playing anywhere else, he would not get the heat he gets. But since he plays for Dallas,
it's that blue star. If he didn't have that star on that helmet, if he was the Vikings quarterback,
if he was a Patriots quarterback, he'd be one of the most beloved quarterbacks in the country.
Yeah, Boston media, when they would love.
Well, we've seen how Boston media feels about vocal black men.
I'm saying, so, like, yeah, but
he might get put on that uppity nigga list too.
Yeah.
That uppity Negro list, they're not too fond of those.
So right now we have Jaylen Brown on it. LeBron, they consider him uppity, but he's uppity in cases because as long as he's not talking about Donald Trump, they give him passes. And as long as it's only focused on youth, because you know with celebrities, if they only like the celebrities that only care about environment, they get a pass. The ones that's like education, as long as they not too anti-institutions that bad.
Nah, he had a chance. He had a chance to solidify himself when he was asked about Israel. And
great place. I've heard nothing. Say you heard nothing but great things when the prime minister is like, no, yeah, we should bomb them all. That is insane. He had a choice, and then we got Lee Israel and Curry Israel at the same time.
All these niggas definitely have Netanyahu phones.
Yeah. We worried about clutch vans. Netanyahu bombs. But
yes.
Jaylen being the uppity nigga, the face of uppity niggism, it's hilarious. But what did you expect from somebody who could have been an astronaut? Yeah. Jaden, I saw something that it was like Jaden's mom was like, "You the real 5. Only you 5."
But okay, so you said Dallas's 88 club thing. So here's how LSU does it. They save 7 and they save 18. 7 is like their toughest player, like they're rough and tough, like can't nothing break them. He's tough mentally, he's tough physically, like that's their thing. 18 is like their smartest player, like their leader. So that's why they gave Nuss 18, and they vote Harold Perkins. They gave him 7, but they give a different 7 out every year because the year before this year, Will Campbell was 7. So 7 and 18 are their leaders. It works how the 88 club works. I don't know if some of them do be homegrown Louisiana kids because Tyrann Matthew Ward, Harold Ward, Will Campbell Ward, those 3 guys are from Louisiana. I don't know if Patrick Peterson is from Louisiana per se, but I know he wore 7.
Okay.
But that's like a Louisiana thing. So that's how LSU does it. So every other number is shit, you want it, and nobody else want it, or no starter want it, her. But nah, man. 5 though. 5 is one of the most common numbers in football. And every football player wants a single digit jersey. So if you can fleece your way into getting a single digit,
because I know in basketball the lower the better, but in football y'all have like 3 times as many people. And then
so skill players, we all want that one. We all want that 0 through 10. We all want that 0 through 10. Like we want that low number. We want it. Cause
the big boys don't care that much about it.
Some of them do. Like some guys be wanting that single digit number. I've seen D linemen in 5. Only people that can't have low digit numbers is O linemen. They have to stick like with 50 and up. But
is that a sizing thing?
I don't think per se. I think it's just really. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really care to know. But I know O linemen are the only ones that cannot get any of the love. So DBs, we can wear 0 through really 40, 45, 40. We can wear 0 through 49. And 0 through 49. Linebackers, 0 through 49. If you're an outside linebacker, you may get some of the 90s and other D lineman numbers, depending on if your hand is in the ground. Receivers, 0 through 19 and 80 through 89. Tight ends usually can get the 80 numbers just like the receivers. But, yeah. And linebackers, I said linebackers already. But, yeah, all the skill players, big skill, quicks, and D-line, they can pretty much work any number.
Okay.
Yeah. Only people that have to stick to like a specific slot of numbers are the online. So him doing that was just like you didn't have a national championship, like, and then they're not even gonna give 9 away because Coach O is on the coaching staff at LSU with Lane Kiffin. They're not giving that number away. They're not.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. And so that's just gonna be one that they're not giving. Okay.
No time soon. Because some guys like Cam Newton, I think just got his number retired at Auburn. So, and Cam Newton went undefeated and won a national championship, and that was in 2011.
It takes time, and I'm sure they probably like
niggas is still letting people wear 15 at Florida. Ain't nobody came close to Tim Tebow.
People still wear. Wow.
Anthony Richardson wore 15. Think about two different quarterbacks there. Anthony Richardson and Tim freaking Tebow. Right. They are still letting niggas wear 15, bro.
Anthony Richardson, to me, I feel like I really like how he was not qualified for that job at all, and they still hired him, and they still was disappointed. He was not an accurate quarterback in college. I even went back to his high school stats, because I was like, what did he have? He had arm talent and potential.
Listen. Football is literally the eye test. And potential means shit until you actually put your cleats on grass and go get whatever they said about you. But until then, like big guys like Anthony Richardson don't pan out all the time. The best receiver I've ever seen with my own two eyes stands 5 foot, either 5'7" or 5'8", and I watched him go for 1,700 yards.
Okay.
As a wideout, he played wideout slot, but he really got busy. Like, nah, potential don't mean nothing if you can really go
potential
hoop.
QBs, the only one we've really seen teach himself how to play quarterback in the league was Josh Allen.
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones sucked before a second ago.
Daniel Jones I've only remember him as sucking, but I was paying.
He was just an MVP candidate with the Colts.
Before he got hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But in New York?
Oh, no, that was just bad hoops. Bad hoops.
Yeah, but yeah. So we had Josh Allen teach himself to be accurate, and then Daniel Jones figured it out. But I was thinking out of
Sam Darnold was bad. Seeing ghosts, I've never heard a quarterback say they saw ghosts.
But Sam Darnold had it figured out in college, though.
Yeah, he was great in college.
So, which is why it made sense for him to go third, as opposed to Anthony Richardson going fourth. Made no sense. He had that one highlight to the wide receiver that just stood still because it was like perfectly timed. That was what I remember him from college. But Sam Darnold figured it out. It also helps to have a good defense. And
no.
And
he figured it out before Seattle. His season in Minnesota was great.
Yeah. 14-3. Yeah.
And he had a playoff appearance.
Yeah. It helps to leave the Jets. That'll do it. Get away from the Jets and the Panthers. Come out alive. That'll do it. I was thinking about quarterback play, and I was like, the only dumb QB I could ever recall seeing that just sounded dumb when they spoke to me was Brett Favre. I was like, is he the only dumb quarterback ever? Because he didn't know what like nickel coverage meant or anything when he came to the league.
When he gonna pay them people in Mississippi? Fuck all that. Where's the money, Brett? Where's the money? Because you and Ted DiBiase got out scot-free. Ted DiBiase fat ass showed up to WrestleMania like nothing happened. Nah, where's the money for the welfare of the people of Mississippi? That's what we can talk about.
His daughter's private college's library at the gym. It's a completely open and free community center to anybody who pays their tuition and is an alumni.
Bro, I think they did a documentary about that. I think it's on Netflix.
Brett Favre. Speaking of things like that, Kawhi Leonard beat his Rico.
Somebody said he over KD in the GOAT debate. And I'm not gonna lie, you beat a Rico, bro, and 2 Finals MVPs, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I might put him over the boy from PG County, Maryland, too. You beat a Rico, 2 Finals MVPs, and you won with 2 different franchises. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like KD. I actually love KD. I was a big Thunder fan before the great split in 2016.
Now I do what I want. Oh, shout out to
the Brody retired.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What a legacy Russell Westbrook had.
Oh, my chest hurts so bad.
Top 5 in all major stats for point guards. I think he's first
in scoring, first in rebounds, first in triple doubles, and then 4th in assists.
Yep.
Greatest point guard ever. I don't want to hear nothing about Wardell right now. Okay? I didn't get to go to a Russ game.
Hey.
I thought the retirement tour was coming. I was bamboozled. We can talk about Wardell in a minute.
I just can't let you... Just go ahead with the greatest point guard ever. You know, actually, I'm going to argue for Russ being the greatest point guard. We've never seen somebody at that size in our era be able to transcend the game and completely change how it's played in that way. Because we watched basketball go from a sport that was intended to be played 5-on-5, everyone having equal contributions to the Russell Westbrook show. And it's like...
times 3, that's a triple-double.
Yeah, so he has a very unique legacy as... to me, he would be like right in that Iverson conversation.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And, you know, we talked about how James Harden and Russell Westbrook, to me, have had the same career, basically. Like the same... Like, all the things that one has, the other has something to equal to it in one way. So,
yeah.
Like, whoever you put over them in that... What's that? 20 to 25 range in terms of best
Neither of
players
these
ever.
niggas better than Charles Barkley, though. So.
What'd you say?
Neither of these niggas better than Charles Barkley in terms of career-wise.
Yeah.
Love Russ. Not giving it all over Barkley. Sorry.
So we have, so let's say 10 out the top 10. So like we have the top 10, then we have like the KDs. Would you say
some people might put KD in that top 10 though? Like as unorthodox, I'll say that in air quotes because he still won. But as unorthodox as those rings were, 30,000 points, 2 finals MVP, you can't deny that.
Okay. LeBron, Jordan.
Where do you have Bean?
Kareem.
Not mad at that.
Magic.
Glad you said that. You know how I feel about the boy from Langston.
Larry Bird.
Interchangeable.
Kobe.
Okay.
Steph. Shaq.
Love Wardell. Love Diesel.
So that's we're 8. Wait. And then with KD probably. If Giannis will ever figure out how to get one more ring and put him with 2 Finals MVPs and 2 MVPs.
Right now he's sitting at Dirk status.
Okay.
That ring was hard to get, but
when he's that much better defensively, he's still only at Dirk's status.
Dirk didn't have Drew Holiday. He had an old Jason Kidd. Drew Holiday is great.
Yeah. But Giannis as an individual defender.
Giannis, as a defender?
I'm just saying, like, if for them to have similar ceilings offensively, while one is much better defensively, and then
Giannis doesn't even have like 25,000 points though. Dirk has 30,000.
Yeah, it took Dirk 20 years to get 30,000.
It was like 17. What year did he do it?
And then Giannis is in year 14, right? Year 13 if he came into 2012. But like Giannis is the only player to average like 30 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds on 65% shooting. So he's like one of the most efficient scorers ever.
He got it in 2017.
Then he came in the 90s. So that's 18.
So I want to say 96.
Oh, so that's
what that was. No, it couldn't have been 20 because
he retired at 20.
Yeah, so he came in like 98 because Bean retired in 2016 and that was 20 for him.
Yeah, and Dirk retired in 2019. Shout out to the Dallas fans. The fact that y'all got Luka and Dirk at the same time.
My heart goes out to y'all because y'all were treated poorly. Like, David Stern wouldn't have let none of this happen. Adam Silver.
That's because
he could only have gotten that idea from Benjamin Netanyahu. That's
because the Dallas GM and Rob Pelinka are best friends. That would be like us making a trade. That's why that trade was able to go through. That's exactly what it was like. No, but can I have it, please? You don't even want it for real, and I'll give you. Well, I told you about the MacBook and Bugatti. That's what that was. Just like can you just give me the Bugatti right now, and then you can have the my 2 iPads. No, that's fair. But Dirk, Giannis, same. Oh, I feel like we're skipping the Dwayne Wade tier unless you have them under them.
No, I have them all in the same. Actually, I got D Wade over both of them. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
Dirk, KG, and Giannis are the same tier to me. I have Tim Duncan over all of them, but
I forgot Tim. That's why that list felt very hollow. I forgot Tim Duncan. I have Tim Duncan over Kobe.
I'll never forget Tim Duncan.
I have Tim Duncan over Kobe.
He was a Ray Allen brick away from 6-0 in the finals.
Oh snap!
Streets won't never forget you, Timmy. I won't forget you. They might forget you because you disappeared from the media and you mind your business and be with your wife and kids. I won't forget you, Timmy.
And imagine if he wasn't in his 20s when he came in. Imagine if he got to be a 19-year-old rookie.
Yeah, because only reason he stayed because he promised his mom he was gonna finish, because his mama died of cancer when he was a kid. So that was the only reason he stayed all 4 years.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, he was polished, but the Spurs and their draft luck is. It's actually not luck.
That is not luck. This is a choice.
No. In the 19 when Tim Duncan got drafted, the Spurs were really good the year before.
Oh yeah, okay.
Got hurt really bad, sucked, got Tim Duncan, and went right back to being great again.
Oh, so basically the Minnesota Lynx.
Yeah, it's like exactly like that.
Yeah. So yeah. David Robinson, Timmy D. Then you get Manu, Stack Jack, Tony Parker. Then you sign Boris Diaw. Danny Green gets drafted. No, Danny Green got signed. Danny Green got drafted to the Cavs. Yeah.
Then they draft. They get Kawhi from Indy, and
they traded him on draft night.
They get him, and then they were good. The people retire. They were mediocre. Then they went bad. And then
what's crazy was they weren't even fully bad after the DeMar DeRozan trade, because they went to the playoffs that year. They were like the 8th seed. They went to the playoffs that year. DeRozan got traded, but they got bounced in like the first round. Like that 2019 season where Kawhi won.
Yeah.
They got bounced out the first round. And then that was just like, then they was trying to deal with DeJounte Murray's injuries and lingering stuff like that. Then Debo kind of messed up his knees. Yeah. And then Debo got his career revitalized back in Chicago. Yeah. With the help of the oldest Ball brother and Zach LaVine.
Lonzo Ball, for all the hype, like, looking back, should Lonzo Ball have gotten picked over Jason Tatum? Absolutely not. But if you were there,
yeah,
that it made so much sense. It was undeniable.
I was gonna say at the time, yeah, like he knocked Kentucky out the playoffs.
Yeah, at the time it was like it makes no sense. Like that was the most sensible thing to do, to pick Lonzo Ball.
Maybe it may bite you in the ass now, but he knocked. That wasn't Tyler Hero.
Was it Fox?
He knocked Fox, Malik Monk, and Bam out of the tournament.
Yeah,
I would have picked him too.
And
Markelle Fultz going number 1 made perfect sense, because Markelle Fultz and Kelsey Plum were at Washington at the same time, killing people. Like, there was no break. You either play our men and get killed by this prospect, or you get killed by the all-time women's leading scorer.
Yeah,
like there was no running from Washington.
That's actually why I feel like people, when they try to do revision of his history on the drafts, I'm like, if you was there when this decision was made, this made the most sense ever. Which is why...
Yeah, Jahlil Okafor also made the most sense ever.
Yeah, he just came in at the worst time.
Yeah, he actually could revitalize his stuff now, man. Like, it's kind of leaning back towards post-playing. Not gonna lie, man.
He came in at the very wrong time.
He came in when Steph got super hot, and there was like, you know what, maybe we can...
Was they real...
Clippy.
Yeah.
They got a Clippy.
If he came into the league in 2012...
If he came into the league today... He might not have gone top 3 like he did, but the Spurs just took Terrace from here. Terrace not no stretch the floor player. Terrace is a true big. 6'10", grab the board, dunk the ball, I run the floor. He plays like Clint Capella, basically.
Clint Capella is like, he was, even I hated going up against him when he was in
Houston.
Yeah. But I was like, this is the type of big that across any era of basketball will have a job, which is why he was able to keep one at his old age now in back in his prime. I was like, when he got that, I think he got like 24 a year or something.
That was well earned, man.
Yeah.
He blocked shots.
And that was before the inflation to where we were now. That 24 was like getting 40 now.
They would have gave him, like 80 mil. They would have gave him a Jalen Suggs contract. I fucking hate
Jalen Suggs contract. I don't like pocket watching, but
I do.
But it's like
niggas don't deserve that money.
I was like,
if you see this, I'm pocket watching. You niggas don't deserve some of that. I do.
Do you remember like when it was Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, and Jokic?
Yeah. And they had Wilson Chandler and Will Barton.
Yeah. That was so dynamic to me. I love watching those Denver teams.
Yes.
I didn't expect Nikola Jokic to be like
no one did. Well, maybe the
best ever, but
maybe some of the players that knew him did, but I didn't.
All the former players said that.
Jalen Suggs is signed for a 5-year, $150 million contract extension in 2024. If you see this, bruh, you sold me on one too many tickets. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm hating with my chest out.
150.
I'm hating with my chest out.
You know, that reminds me of how sometimes the production on what it looks like can be like outweighed by what the team needs. Because the Chiefs just signed Kenneth Walker, and for most teams getting, what would you say, like the 8th best running back in the league, like doesn't really move the needle that much. But when you are last in running back production over the past 8 years, getting the 8th best running back is actually more than what it looks. So maybe that's one of those scenarios.
Like, imagine giving the Chiefs Marshawn Lynch. That's basically what they did. Like, his production is similar to Marshawn.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, because Marshawn wasn't like the big. He'll get you maybe 1,000. He might get you that 1,000, but it's gonna be like, okay.
Earthquakes.
Yes. Like, okay, he's gonna try to tackle me. I'm gonna knock him over. I'm gonna stay on my feet. And that's what Kenneth Walker is. He always makes the first guy miss. And then that's what that Super Bowl was. Like, they just couldn't tackle him. That's exactly what that Super Bowl was. But, yeah. But if you get...
And especially with Andy Reid's schemes.
Did you see that route Travis Mahomes...
Travis
Mahomes is crazy.
By year 14 Travis Kelce. And the thing, that's going to work. We've seen
it always works.
We've seen that work.
It always works.
14 years in a row. Especially when he has his get-right game against the Chargers.
And it's always the Chargers.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, he's embarrassing you, but you're not the only person that's falling for this. I promise you.
No.
Right.
And what's going to happen is Derwin James might sit him on his ass again. Because he tried to run over Derwin James one time, and Derwin James literally picked him up, and Alabama slammed him.
Yeah.
I love Derwin James. Derwin James is the best safety in the league to me.
How old is he now?
I want to say about 31.
30. Okay. He's got some juice left in the tank. But yeah, when I started, I wanted to be like that, but then I was
he is 30 on the dot.
Okay. Justin Herbert, Mr. Potential Man himself.
What if, man?
What if? Oh my God. What if when he played against the Jaguars and he threw all them picks, I was like, my gosh.
I still haven't seen nothing worse than that CJ Stroud disaster class.
Against
that playoff game. It was like the second round. I forgot who Houston played the second round, but CJ Stroud threw 4 interceptions.
Was this against the Chiefs?
I think no. Chiefs didn't make the playoffs this year.
Oh, this was.
Hold on. This just happened. Like I was talking crazy when this happened.
I remember when this happened because everybody else was pulling up them clips of him talking to the rookie quarterbacks, and it was like life comes at you fast.
He was playing the Patriots. He was playing the Patriots. This was the playoffs. So the Patriots. So look, they beat the Steelers first round. Then they got to see the Patriots because the AFC Championship was the Broncos and the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yes. He threw
when Bo Nix got hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
He threw 4 interceptions to the Patriots in the first half.
He's so lucky that was only a 2-score game.
Yeah, because his defense is impenetrable.
Yeah.
Like, the defense can only hold up so long. If you keep giving the ball to the other team.
Yeah, when you give them, that's 4 extra possessions. So when you give them 16 at the very least extra snaps, what can you expect to happen?
Oh my God, yeah. All he had to do was take care of the ball. The defense was literally gonna take care of the rest. Like Jalen Petrie literally hit Rashid Rice so hard that they said, they said how I feel to be hit by a moving target.
So I wanted to talk to you about the Oregon Ducks and how you called them well-dressed frauds.
I'm glad you said that, because that was the first thing that come out of my mind. They never win nothing. They always win bowl games. They put in a field night, put in all this money. You bringing them and signing all them NIL checks. These niggas is well-dressed frauds.
But my thing is, I don't think that the players, like, I know that they want to win, but I don't think they're coming to Oregon to win necessarily.
Oregon is a speed school. That's why Dier is there, because Dier is fast.
I know that they want to win the Natty, but I don't think when they come there, they're like, yeah, we're a championship or bust. Look at this jersey.
Yeah, look at this jersey.
But that's why I can't call them frauds, because
I can.
To be a fraud, you have to have like expectations of winning.
They have expectations of winning.
I think
maybe not realistic ones, but
I think they come there to look nice, and they do. Go Ducks! Shout out Sabrina.
I love Brina.
Shout out Sabrina.
Shout out Paige Pritchard too. You get buckets. I love it. But as far as Eugene, Oregon, and the Ducks,
the well-dressed frauds.
honey.
You got who you got for the college Natty? Football.
Style-wise, I want to say Michigan because I love their colors, but I have to be realistic. I might go O-State.
Yeah.
I might go O-State. I don't think the SEC has the correct materials right now.
Did you see Jeremiah Love get hurt?
Why would you give your running back you just paid $50 million 14 snaps in the first half? 14 carries in the first half. That made no sense.
Especially of a preseason game.
He's your third overall pick. That didn't make any sense to me. Like, if he was a 6th-round running back and giving him 14 carries, cool. He's literally fighting for his job. He didn't get $50 million. But you just gave your 3rd overall pick, who you paid $50 million guaranteed, 14 carries in the first. Now, granted, you see he's not as durable as you'd like. Running back's a very expendable position. But why would you? This doesn't make. This is why poverty franchises stay poverty franchises.
Yeah.
Dallas would never do this. I'm all for Dallas slander, but Jerry would have went down there personally and got the firing niggas if they said, "Hey, what Jada Kiss do?"
Hey, who you want? Hey.
Jerry would have went down there personally and started firing. He might have pulled Mike Irvin as the coach right there. He would have made Mike Irvin interim head coach right then and there.
Yeah. 14. That is insane. I'm like, do y'all know that was y'all 3rd overall pick?
Now he's in jeopardy of missing his entire rookie season. Crazy, man.
Cause y'all, that's $50 million today, but that's a possibly $120 million worth of career earnings.
I'm just glad it's $50 million guaranteed.
Yeah. But you're so right. Property franchises do say property franchises.
They had the Super Bowl appearance with Kurt Warner and Larry back in 2008 and never did anything else.
Not only do they, and then the sophisticated 9 property franchises, once you get that title, you will keep it forever. Like, the Steelers are still a respected franchise, even though they let Aaron Rodgers play these games. Like, when you get that tag, that franchise tag, whatever you have.
Aaron Rodgers didn't even treat them badly this year. I think that, certain things just slipped away. Like, if this is Aaron 5 years ago, he probably would have got them to, like, the AFC Championship. He would have saw Mahomes or Josh Allen. He would have saw either one of them, if I'm being 100% honest. 5 years ago, Aaron Rodgers. 5 years ago was 2021 when he last.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's clicking. Yeah. That 2021 MVP Rodgers.
Was that 50?
I don't think that might have been a 50 touchdown year.
Or was that like a 46-5? Or it was something crazy.
4,100 yards, 37 TDs, 4 interceptions.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he would have had it.
Oh, was this did he win the year before?
Did you see that NFL exec?
Okay, yeah, he won the year before. He had 48 and 5.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, 48 and 5.
Yeah.
Did you see when that NFL exec said that Josh Allen would be QB of the decade if football ended today?
Why is everybody forgetting the light-skinned man from Texas?
With his fried chicken wife.
No, I don't like nothing about that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like nothing about that.
What you say, fried chicken?
Fried chicken!
Country fried steak.
I don't. Where did you even get that from?
Whole time he like Mexican food. No, but
Texas is full of Mexicans anyway. That's not even a bad answer.
I would have, yeah. If I knew he was from Texas, I would have said Mexican food too. Tacos. I don't know. But I was like, Josh Allen, this decade. I'm like, he has an argument for being the 4th best quarterback this decade, more than the 1st.
I put a lot of thought on the White Bison, man. I can't
I'm like, are y'all serious?
He's starting to become Justin Herbert. He's starting to become what if man. Because we keep talking about what if. He's starting to become what if man too.
He's like, Josh Allen is like chaotic good Justin Herbert. Like lawfully. And then
I was going to throw a Justin Herbert hypothetical up there, which is a crazy thing. You can't help but do it with him.
But what if? What if?
I was going to say he might play good this year because of that lady.
You know he is in a 2-year relationship, then get married. He is in that white pipeline, so that might turn it around.
Well, I have to be lenient on Justin Herbert because his O-line was literally bottom tier.
Yeah.
I have to be so lenient on Justin Herbert because when my all 5 of my linemen are literally the bottom of the bottom in Pro Football Focus rankings. Look, I'm all for defying rankings, but they're saying all of y'all bad. All of y'all bad. Oh no. Oh no.
Because that means at certain points in the game, I'm finna have 300 pounds sitting in my lap as I'm trying to throw the ball. Yeah.
And you got to think I'm only like 240.
Everybody's out of all the O-linemen. If one was bad, would the center be the easiest to hide? Who would be the easiest to hide?
The center probably because he can get guard help. Your tackles being bad, that's an immediate problem. Especially your left one, because a lot of quarterbacks are right-handed.
Okay, yeah.
So, blind side, I turn this way, my arm may end up like Drew Brees. So, but, yeah, you need your tackles to be good, or at least your left one to be your best offensive lineman, which his left tackle was his best offensive lineman. But
if the right one sucks, you can just shift left in the pocket and then get the ball out.
Yeah, it kind of just works a certain way. Like, if he's in a wide 9, then it's like, okay, I have him on an island, but then I can just have tight end help. Yeah. Like, you can plan for a bad right tackle. A bad left tackle, you can't really plan for that. Because if my quarterback is literally having to turn his back so much, and there's a 280-pound man literally aiming at his spine, there's a chance I, 1, lose my quarterback to a spine injury, 2, I lose him to an arm injury, or 3, I end up with a Tua Tagovailoa type of quarterback. Yeah, no.
That noggin.
His egg is scrambled.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Left tackle is definitely the most important position amongst O-line. Now, if you're a left-handed quarterback, your right tackle is because lefty. But yeah, you can hide a bad center. Well, you may not even be able to hide a bad center because depending on if he can snap or not, you can't. You know what? No, you can't hide a bad guard because Daniel Falele got Lamar killed every week. Everybody is lucky Lamar can run. Falele, if you watching this, John Harbaugh owns your life. There is no way you should have a job, let alone a starting job right now. You being 6'8", 360, I don't care about none of it.
Does he have, like, short arms or something?
No, he's just bad. He's just comically bad.
Oh, because I know that was Will Campbell's issue.
No, that was just rookie pays, if I'm being 100% honest. They went at him. Okay. And he had to go against DeMarcus Ware. Or was it D-Law? One of them cowboy niggas was tearing him apart. That's beside the point. That nigga is bad. Like, just, he's comically bad. Like, you can't make this up. He got beat he didn't even dip or rip. He literally threw him off of him. There's no way if I'm 6'8", 360 pounds, somebody should be able to move me like I'm 150.
Also, what happened to just hold him as long as he don't get the quarterback? If
you would think that because old linemen hold a lot.
Yeah, I would have horse collared him. Like,
they would have took that. It's better than let your quarterback get killed.
Yeah.
Speaking of quarterbacks getting killed, Jackson Dart, his career gonna be real short.
Him and Cameron Scatterbull don't have a very nice 45-game career each.
That's being generous.
Each. Like, him not understanding why they're taking him out the game, I'm like, you are the future. If you start breathing too hard, you're getting pulled out the preseason.
First of all, they should have drafted. Perfect timing, okay? That's what you should have did. But you decided to go against this shit. Now this boy from Utah, his brain finna be scrambled too. And the running back, his egg is already fried.
Yeah.
He running low on options right now.
Ooh, it's a good thing he knows how to carry that ball. It's because
the nigga can't run routes. I saw it. That shit sucks.
Can he block?
Yeah, he can block his ass off.
Yeah.
Any physical part of football he can do. He just can't run routes.
Just not the thinking parts.
No, like his routes are kind of bad, but you don't expect your running backs to run crisp routes. But yeah, any physical part where I got to go put my hands and or head on somebody, oh yeah, this is 100% me.
Okay.
Him backflipping out of the middle of nowhere after coming off a leg injury, that was also 100% him. Nobody told him to do that.
It's all him. I know the trainer or the physician was like...
Whoever worked on him was like, what the fuck are you doing? I would have called him immediately. Hey. Now what? Now why you under this $1 billion franchise? Absolutely not. And hung up the phone.
Hey, not in New York. They gonna find out where I live. So.
That's it. MetLife gonna get them first. That turf monster that's been taking everybody out.
The turf. We talk about turf so much. It's just like, we've seen the results. The players have their opinions. I understand this is cheaper and it's easier to maintain, but at a certain point, like, how many assets can you lose in this? I guess we should be asking the 49ers, but I wonder why the 49ers... Oh, I was about to say I wonder why they're so cursed, but then I remember how good they used to be. But I was like, yeah, they still paying a price of 4 Super Bowls.
Who was that found out? Steve Young. Was that Steve Young or Joe Montana? One of them found out why Prime didn't re-sign, and it was because and I feel like Jerry knew, and the quarterback was sitting there like, oh my God. Like, this is why he didn't re-sign? So that was obviously a 30-year secret kept from him because Prime won with the 49ers and he won with Dallas. Yeah, he has 2 or 3 Super Bowls. But he won with Dallas and he has 3.
I think he won 1.
No, I'm thinking of Shannon Sharp. I'm thinking of Shannon Sharp when he won with the Ravens. He has 2.
Okay.
He won with Dallas and he won with the 49ers. When he didn't re-sign with the 49ers, there's something that happened. But the way the interview was broken down, Jerry knew something that quarterback didn't. Because he was in such he was so disgruntled and such in disarray.
Shout out Jerry. Let me get on your talk show. And as long, did you see when CD was practicing with the bag over his face to stationary catches?
And George Pickens tried to do it and immediately took it out. I'm like, hell no. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I get it though. Being a receiver, like I'm not gonna fake it. I definitely be holding niggas when they be turning the case. Like, I'm definitely gonna, if this white hat don't call it, immediately. Immediately. You better hope he call it, because I'm coming crazy.
Have you been seeing the Venom raps?
Venom raps?
But the white rappers that rap fast and add more syllables to the words, and it's
like
always
Logic
Venom?
and Eminem?
Yeah.
I haven't been seeing it recently, but no, I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, I'm so happy they finally gave that a name.
I was definitely listening to Homicide a little while ago, so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
rap fast, and when they only rap fast about rapping. The raps be killing them, sending them, vending them. That's how they rap.
I'm gonna show you the song when we're done with this. I'm gonna show you the exact song I'm talking about. Venom raps is crazy. Cause I can think, cause there's this Moon Knight meme, and Venom is basically standing over him in an alley, and somebody edited and said, "Who the fuck's playing Eminem?" Wait, no.
And so after Kawhi beat his Rico, I was just like, so the NBA found itself, so they investigated themselves and found out they did nothing wrong. Kind of like how the CIA investigated itself and determined that they didn't have any involvement with the crack epidemic.
David Stern is rolling in his grave right now.
What I think happened is the NBA's richest owner opened that checkbook around somebody. It's like, tell me what you see. Tell me what you find out from this investigation. And I'm going to get back to you. That's what I think happened. So, moving on to the WNBA. So,
both our teams are clinched. I'm a Lynx fan.
Yeah.
She's a Valkyries fan.
Yeah, we're clinched. We're in. We are in totally different positions as franchises. This is our sophomore season, and they have.
We are on our second dynasty right now.
Yeah, the dynasty doesn't start till you win one, so they are trying to build a second dynasty. I can't call y'all a dynasty right now.
If we beat the Aces, we win. If we beat the Aces, we win. There's no debate. Yeah. If we beat them, who's gonna beat us? Because they're the only team that really can beat us in a 5-game series.
Yeah.
If we beat Asia.
Yeah. But they are building that dynasty, and we're just trying to make sure we get to be a franchise next year again. But you know, they got California money, so they here to stay.
Oh, definitely. I just wish they bring a team back to Oakland. I'm from Oakland, though. Yeah. Oakland is.
But yeah, we're clinched. We're the best defensive team in the league. They have one of the best offenses. They have like the best rookie point guard ever. I guess it's probably the best rookie player ever.
No, I'm not buying it. Candace Parker did not win an MVP.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Not buying it.
Never mind.
Love live.
Well, and she was pregnant. Gotta give her.
So like not buying it. Candace Parker won that MVP. Yeah.
Candace Parker changed. Like the Candace Parker hype was so real, and we are in the Midwest. I know they couldn't believe what they were seeing in California.
The real CP3.
Yeah. CP3 rings versus CP0 rings. Shout out to her. But yeah, we're in the playoffs. You know, we're ready. I think I believe our only competition is, as Valks, is the Lynx and the Aces. I just think we can get Olivia contained in scoring or passing. I just don't think we'll be able to contain her in both. And
that's fine, because you got to worry about Kat McBride. You got to worry.
I just wonder.
You got to worry about that 3 to the face. You got to worry about that 3 to the face. We gonna get Fee involved. You got to pick a poison. You gonna control Liv or you gonna control Fee? Courtney just here to
get them
be basically Draymond Green. That's what we have her for. She's our Draymond. She's just small.
It's like the best mid-range shooter in the league.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry about backpacks.
Yes, I do.
But you got to pick one.
You gotta
pick the rookie with no experience, or pick the lady who don't like Kathy. Well, none of them like Kathy, but
hey, that's Nafisa Luther King. I have a statement and a dream. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Nafisa X. The league appreciates you. Yeah, I really do think that stop Nafisa and let Olivia do playoff basketball.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to grow up quick, even though she's 23. But it's a different thing because she's been hooping all year. Like she didn't get a break. It's not like the NBA where you get like, okay, March Madness is over, you got a little time, combine training, all this. Nigga, once March Madness is done, you're literally preparing for a draft.
They be professionals before they graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have to leave their WNBA cities to go back to their graduation.
Yeah.
And come back again. Yeah. That's why I was talking to somebody. They was talking about how like WNBA players seem to only play like 5 years in a W. But I'm like, yeah, but that's because after their WNBA season ends, that's one professional season. Then they go overseas. So in one calendar year, they're playing 2 professional seasons of basketball. So it's like, yeah, they only playing in the dub for 5 years, but they're like 10-year professionals. But
I mean, they getting that chicken now, so they don't got to go overseas now. We don't have to have another Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner is more of a real nigga than I am. How you got 2 BMs and on child support? I don't have none of that. Brittany Griner is definitely pops. She is definitely pops.
Brittany Griner
got them titties cut off and got to work.
her having 2 baby mamas, a kid she allegedly doesn't take care of, like.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
She's almost there, y'all.
Shit. All she missing is a dick. She get that motherfucker sewed on. Hey, she's there. And I guarantee you, when she's done playing, she's going to go get her a dick. She already got the deep ass voice. Yeah. She don't have breasts no more. She's going to go get a dick.
Everyone's worried about her being trans, but I'm like, yeah, she's trans the other way. Like, no. Like, y'all worried about the wrong ones. But so I was going through the WNBA archives, and like Caitlyn is shout out to that Republican lady. Shout out to Call Congress. She's like statistically, just stats, like on pace to be the greatest point guard ever. Which is interesting because I've always said that since we're only on season 30 in the WNBA, it's kind of like we done with the 90s for all the other players.
Well, technically, you kind of are done with the 90s because it only started in like 96.
Yeah. This is season 30. So we've had players that, like, they were old when they got into the league and stuff like that. So the averages are something different. But, like, and when this all said and done, when WNBA players reach 5K assists now, that's, like, up there, Asia's going to get, like, 12,000 points at the very least. Diana Taurasi has 10K. I
wouldn't be surprised if Asia get 15.
Okay, let me think. She got 1,000 points last year, in one season. I don't think Asia would be the person that stays that long. I don't think she would want to be the 38-year-old WNBA player.
Yeah, she want to start a little mini spree of
Bams.
Yeah, she definitely want a couple onomatopoeias.
And now since they don't have to, like before they had to play a certain amount of time to get the money, but now they getting $350 for a summer's worth of work. So, but yeah, Asia's could get 15. Caitlyn probably is gonna have like 8K assists. Angel might get.
She's gonna have 10,000 boards.
Yeah. So we're watching like the greatest of all time in their respective categories. It's like,
I want to circle back to Juju because Larry Bird is coming.
Yeah.
Larry Bird is on our way.
Yeah. Sarah Strong is on her way.
The other point guard from Notre Dame.
Hannah.
I always slander her last name.
Hannah's on her way. Oh, she's John Stockton. I'm just ready for Mike. Help is on the way. But, alright guys, that's all from us. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in to the Heaven O Show where we're live every Tuesday.
Yep.
We appreciate you guys so much.
So much.
We'll see you next time.